Hello everybody, Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be doing the 8th Ultimate Coin Trivia, and it's a series where I'll give you 12 different questions, and I will read the question, show the choices. They'll all be multiple choice, and then I'll give the answer afterwards, and you can play along, see how many you get. Comment down below with your score out of 12. I'm always curious to see how everybody does. And our winner last time was Quinn McGowan with 9 out of 12. It was a really hard episode, and the scores were more like in the 4s and 5s, so that's a good job to Quinn. And then Oddbjorn Kvile, I'm really bad at pronouncing that, but I think it's Oddbjorn Kvile, I'm going to say, got 6, but I always pick a random commenter and give them a quick shout out, so there's 1 to him. So with that being said, let's get into it. Question number 1. Who was the first person featured on a U.S. coin minted for circulation? So not like a Liberty, it has to be a person. Our choices are choice A, Abraham Lincoln, choice B, George Washington, choice C, Jennifer Morgan, and choice D, Artemis Barber. And we just have a Goloid dollar, just as why not? That's the illustration, but the answer is choice A, Abraham Lincoln. So the Barber and Morgan were just conceptual designs. They weren't actually anything special. Question 2 is, what was the reason that some U.S. currency had Hawaii on its back? And our choices are choice A, Hawaii wasn't yet a state, so they wanted regional currency. Choice B, in case of Hawaii's takeover in World War II by Japan. Choice C, as a collector's item as part of a 50 states awareness program. And choice D, to allow for local inflation and overprinting of money. And the answer is choice B, in case of Hawaii's takeover in World War II by Japan. Basically, this way they could have notes where if Japan takes over in Hawaii in World War II, they can null all of the currency that's printed as Hawaii, and that way Japan will have basically gotten no cash out of the invasion. So just an interesting little tidbit that I saw in it. I think it's a pretty cool story behind the design. Next up, we have what type of large cent was minted in 1812? Choice A, coronet cent. Choice B, draped bust cent. Choice C, matron head cent. And choice D, classic head cent. So all different large cents that were early, but the answer is choice D, the classic head cent. Really cool coin, especially in this photo, but there's a little bit of a difference between some of the designs. Our next question, question 4, which of the following state quarters doesn't have its state outline featured on it? What I mean by that is to have it explicitly outlined and detailed. So our choices are Pennsylvania, Michigan, Montana, and Louisiana. And the answer is choice C, Montana. So there's no, in Pennsylvania, there's like the statue, then there's like the outline of Pennsylvania. There's nothing like that on Montana. Montana does have a cool state quarter, though. Question 5. Which of the following pennies does not have a known doubled ear variety? And what I mean by that is on the Lincoln penny, some of the coins will have almost like a second ear, but it's just a doubled ear. So choice A, 1981, choice B, 1984, choice C, 1988, and choice D, 1997. Answer is choice A, 1981. I've been doing a couple different cherry picker videos where I explain, but the 84 is a pretty well-known doubled ear. Then the 88 and 97 are also relatively well-known and documented. Next up, we have a world coin question. I've been trying to keep the quality of questions high, so we have one world trivia as well. And which of the following coins contains the highest percentage of silver? Choice A is the 1966 Netherlands 1 gulden. Choice B is the 1976 U.S. Eisenhower silver dollar. Choice C, 1935 British sixpence. And choice D, the 1962 Mexican 1 peso. Answer is choice A, 1966 Netherlands 1 gulden. It's a 72% silver, and just to review that, peso would have been 10% silver, Eisenhower dollar 40% silver, and the sixpence would have been 50% silver. Our next question is, what is the most valuable key date for the US 2-cent coin? All of these dates have 2-cent coins made on them: 1864, 1869, 1871, and 1873. And our answer is going to be 1873. This was a year where there were proof-only coins made, and they are just pretty valuable. 1864 does have the small motto, which I believe is more valuable than the large motto by quite a bit, but 1873 definitely takes the cake. 1872 is kind of the second key date, but I didn't want to put that in there because maybe people wouldn't consider the proof-only issue as included or a key date compared to the 1872. Next up, we have which of the following special strikes was implemented on 1921 Morgan dollars? Choice A, Zerb Special Strike. Choice B, Lydeston Special Strike. Choice C, Chatham Special Strike. And choice D, Sandblasted Special Strike. Answer is choice A, Zerb Special Strike. So this is a photo. They were produced for Zerb. I think he was promoting the peace dollar or something. And what ended up happening is that they didn't get the peace dollar out in 1921 on time or something, and they got it out in 22. But to give him a gift, I guess, they minted a couple of special strike, maybe 50 or 100 or 200, something like that, of these Morgan dollars for Mr. Zerb. Here we have a question that's contributed by Nautilator. This is a shout out that goes to anybody who gives me an idea for a question. So if you have an idea for a question, either comment it down below or email me or something like that. But the question is, which of the following coin series does not have any Roman numerals on the coins? And our choices are choice A, the 3-cent silver, choice B, the St. Gaudens double eagle, choice C, the Liberty nickel, and choice D, the 1792 half dime. And our answer is choice D, 1792 half dime. So the Roman numerals would have been in the date for the St. Gaudens, the big V on the back of the V nickel, because V represents 5, and then for the 3-cent silver, there's just the III. So next up, we've got which of the following people was never featured on the $1 bill? And our choices are choice A, Martha Washington, wife of George Washington, choice B, Ulysses Grant, choice C, James Monroe, and choice D, Salmon Chase. And the answer is choice C, James Monroe. Here we have Martha Washington, and she appeared several times. Grant on the bottom of the Black Eagle note, and then Salmon Chase. I think he was the Secretary of the Treasury or something like that. I don't exactly know, but he was on the very first dollar bill, if I remember correctly. Our next question is, what Virginia town has an early commemorative half dollar dedicated to its tercentenary? Tercentenary, for those of you who don't know, is the 300th anniversary, and our choices are choice A, Charlottesville, Virginia, choice B, Richmond, Virginia, choice C, Jamestown, Virginia, and choice D, Norfolk, Virginia. And I've been to Virginia many times. My parents went to UVA, so I'm a big fan of Virginia, but our answer is choice D, Norfolk, Virginia. Very cool commemorative, and it looks really nice. This specific strike is super cool, but it was for the land grant given for Norfolk, Virginia. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. Last question, but I think it is a good last question, hopefully. Which of the following names refers to the well-known octagonal gold coin that is pictured? And choice A is the Centennial Exposition. Choice B is the California Statehood Semi-Centennial. Choice C is the Grecian Diplomacy Half Union. And choice D is the Panama Pacific. And our answer is choice D, the Panama Pacific. It was given for the Panama Pacific Exposition in San Francisco. And it's a super valuable coin, pretty well known. At least I remember it from some rare coin book. Actually, maybe it's not that well known, but I think it is, and I think it's a really cool coin, so I had to feature it in this episode. Remember, if you do have any ideas, please let me know, and let me know how you did. I'm happy to see how everything is going. I try to gauge how difficult it is. I try to make these pretty hard because the people out there, believe me, that are taking these quizzes know a lot about coins. So with that being said, hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you on my next coin trivia video, which will probably release in about a month or a month and a half. Thanks for watching the video. I'd encourage you to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and connect with me, whether it's on Instagram at TreasureTownYT, Reddit at rTreasureTownYT, or on my website, treasuretownyt.com. Have a great day, and I hope to see you on some of my other videos.